What is good, my new YouTube family? Welcome to the first episode of what is going to be the intro to my prep series. I'm so excited to take you guys along this journey. I have always known, ever since I knew that I wanted to compete, that I was going to document the journey and create a prep series out of it. So this has been a long time coming and I'm just so excited to take you guys along. I hope you all are excited as well. So basically what we're going to cover in this video is just a little bit of the ins and outs of my prep, what my goals are, things like that, and just basically talking about and giving you the rundown of what my prep is going to look like. So the date is Tuesday, January 19th today. We have already started, my coach and I, to dive a little bit into my prep. So we have cut down food quite a bit here, but I do just want to say really quick before I get started, bodybuilding is an extreme sport, okay? There's going to be times where my food is really low, my training is super intense, my energy is very low, and I just don't want anybody to like come into the middle of this series, see what I'm eating, think I look shredded, they're like, oh, I need to eat like that, and then copy paste my macros onto them, because that's just not how it works, okay? I wouldn't take somebody else's macros because I wouldn't have the same macros as somebody else or as my teammate or as you. We all have different numbers that work best for our bodies, and I don't want to withhold my macros from you guys because it is such a crucial part of the process. I do follow a macro tracking plan rather than a meal plan, so I want to be open with you guys about what my macros are as I do get closer to the stage. But please do not take my macros and use them on to yourself. That's not how it works. I'm working closely with a coach who's monitoring my body response and making adjustments constantly based on me, okay? Everybody is different. My macros will not work for you. And number two, I know probably as I do get further into my journey, people who haven't seen this disclaimer message are going to be commenting that I'm not eating enough, that I'm being unhealthy. I know and understand that bodybuilding is not the healthiest sport. Your food gets cut really low, you're overexerting yourself, but that's showbiz, baby. That's the name of the game, and that is literally what I signed up for. This is not a long-term thing. This is not sustainable forever. This is something that you do strictly to get to a point on the stage, and then there is a strict protocol afterwards to make sure that you are good to go and doing this in the healthiest way possible. So, two disclaimers right there. Number one, I'm okay, I promise. Don't worry about my food being low. I know this, and I know this is what I'm signing up for. And two, don't take my numbers and use them onto yourself. Please, if you are interested in getting into macros, hire a coach that will help you and be able to base your numbers off of your goals and guide you through that process. So that being said, my macros today are 160 carbs, 160 protein, and 45 fat. It has gotten dropped pretty aggressively in the past 2 weeks, but I would say like we are really just starting my prep in this last week. So we're just kind of dialing things in. My cardio right now is 3 times a week, 15 minutes at 15% incline and 2.5 speed. So basically just power walking up a mountain for 15 minutes 3 times a week. So nothing super aggressive yet. I'm training 4 days a week, 2 upper body, 2 lower body days, but I do have a feeling that is going to change soon because we are going to start dropping the hammer as we move forward in this prep, but I'm super stoked about it. So we have not picked my show yet, so I don't know how many weeks out I am yet, but as soon as we do, of course, I will let you guys know. But basically what we're gonna do in this prep journey is I wanna take you through the process. I wanna take you through full days of eating, show you how my macros are changing, my body composition. I'll take you through the process of learning how to pose and picking out my suit and stuff like that. Not only through that stuff, but I always keep things very raw and very real, and I wanna take you guys through the highs and the lows. You know, a lot of people, they just see the end game. They see the glitz and the glam on stage. They see the pretty suit, the pretty makeup and all that stuff, but they don't really see the grit and the willpower and the sacrifice that goes in behind it and pushing through the shit days. So I'm gonna take you guys through all of it. I promise not to hold anything back. I wanna take you guys through the entire process authentically and hold nothing back, keep you guys all in it as if you are here with me. So that's what I'm the most excited about. I've honestly followed prep series in the past and I love them. And that was before I was even really into bodybuilding, because it's just so cool to see from start to finish how somebody changes and like you're just along the journey with them. So I always knew that doing a prep series is what I wanted to do. That being said, not only are you gonna see my body change, but you're gonna probably see my YouTubing skills and my editing skills change as well. I am new to YouTube. I've edited videos in the past, but I am a newer YouTuber, and you know, I did kind of have those like thoughts pop into my head that I'm not good enough for YouTube. I don't know if I want to do this because, you know, I'm not going to be super good at editing, but I was like, fuck that, because I would rather document the journey and, you know, my editing be a little subpar and get better rather than to not document it at all and miss this opportunity to take you guys along this journey with me and just show you guys the ins and outs of prep. So can't wait. There's gonna be workouts included, full days of eating, stuff like that. So even if you're not necessarily like, I don't want you to take my macros, but if you want to take workout ideas, meal ideas, things like that, of course you are more than welcome to do so. But for my goals, I'm not scared to put my goals out there. I would rather shoot for the moon and miss than not shoot at all. I want to win the overall at my first show and win my class at my first show, qualify for nationals, and then obviously moving forward, step on national stage, and I am chasing that pro card. One thing about me, I'm not competing just like for fun. I'm competing to win. So it's not just like, oh, I want to step on stage for the experience. Like, no, I want to step on stage and I want to win. That's kind of my energy going in through this as well. So I can't wait to take you guys with me. I know I've said it like 10 times in this video, but I'm so excited. Thank you guys for watching through this first video and the intro. If you have any questions at all, or there's anything in specific you want to see as we start moving through, let me know, comment. You can also follow me on Instagram. I do document most of my day-to-day through Instagram, whereas vlogging is going to be a little bit more scattered out. I post constantly on there, so you can check me out, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube so you can stay on track and stay up to date with the prep series as I move through. So guys, thank you so much for watching. It's gonna be amazing. I just seriously, I've wanted to do this for like since the first 2 months that I started working with my coach, and 2 years ago I started working with my coach and told him that I was interested in competing. And the thing about competing is a lot of people think that they are ready, but they don't really understand what it takes. So he kind of just like brushed it under the rug a little bit, which is fine. But as time went on and I started to just become more into my bodybuilding self, I feel like I've been through enough growing phases and cutting phases where now I'm really ready to dial this in and kick some fucking ass. It's gonna be an amazing season, and I will see you guys in the next video.